here in a film. Also, we shall see. You shall see.
You shall see.
But now, BBL up and down. Everybody's doing BBL, acting Love and Office, as if Love and Office is the only stories we have to tell. You know, acting my husband got me a job, then he became broke, I became brutal. And I said, come on, I have already been Children's Day. You understand? The next thing was AI. Nobody wants to work hard anymore. And they'll be like, oh, AI will do it for you. Use AI. One day, all those American sci-fi, they are not done with AI.
Yeah.
If you go their storyboard rooms, if you go their storyboard room where they are storyboarding,
yep,
100% human effort. They use CGI, they use VFX. Humans are doing these things. And when you take at AI, and then they will sell us AI. Oh, use AI and do it. AI that looks fake as hell.
Yeah.
Everything is looking the same. Every AI looks the same. Every AI sounds the same. No matter what you want to say, you can argue if you want to. I can bring you up. I can bring you up. You can come and say what you like and argue. But they're not telling us to use AI. Very soon, Nigerian script writers will start using AI. And it will start sounding
and it'll be so bad. One thing I'll say is that I think that Nollywood definitely had its glory days, and it can still go back to its glory days if only they will return to their roots. That's my own personal opinion. I think if they return to their roots, they can go back to their glory days, because you have to, in the market, you have to give people something that they can't get anywhere else. And if Nollywood goes back to their roots, they will know that this is something that you can't get anywhere else. This Nollywood movie, this African story, this, like, I saw somewhere that Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, and his daughter are taking stories from I don't know what African country it is, whether it's Zimbabwe or something like that, to make films about their folklore and their mythology. So, like, it's like coming to Igbo culture and taking Ordinani and making movies about it. That is what Jaden Smith.
I was about to say what you just said now. You know,
what is that?
Like, there was a time our Nigerian films were all about pastors going to destroy TikTok, or pastors going to, preach the gospel in the villages and tell them that, oh, school have come, oh, all these ones people are doing, Sabina Amadio and the rest of them. And then at the end, he will convert, somebody, Igwe will be like, never, not in my town, not in my kingdom. Bring that man. Then they will summon the man. He'll be like, oh, the Lord I serve is a living God. He will protect me. These were some of the ways we were indoctrinated into Christianity. I can tell you for sure. Because me, I grew up watching those type of films. Yeah? And then the man will preach. At the end, they will burn the village, things and things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You understand? But suddenly, now that Ordinary, let me start with Alibu, now that Ordinary is making wave, why can't we do films? Excuse me. Why can't we do films that will promote Igbo culture? Does it mean they went on the Ordinary that make films? I know that people like Ugezu, he's an ordinary man. He's an also. He's a very big A-list artist when it comes to Nigerian filmmaking, especially in Ali Iba. Yeah. Why can't people like that make films that will promote ordinary Igbo? Just like Christians were making films to promote Christianity. Do you understand?
I think the reason.
These are stories that can be told.
I think the reason why you're not seeing so many people like that creating films is because Christianity, like, they did a number on us, for real. Like, there's a way that the system itself around you will be against you so that you can't do the thing that you want to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like if like the best way for somebody to get something done is for them to have the support system. And that support system is the thing that we were stripped of as a community. Especially those of us who, still adhere to the ancient ways, those of us who still believe in our ancestral ways and things of that nature. They've taken away the support system from those people and given it to anybody who professes Christianity, anybody who professes those things. Those people will be supported. Those people will be given the funds. Those people will be given So that's one of the reasons why it's a systematic destruction of our way of life. You have to think about it that way, like for real.
So, but what is stopping those people that are ordinary adherents from supporting themselves?
Because it's a lot. That's my point. It's a lot of extra work.
So what is the problem?
What I'm trying
because
to say,
we cannot see. I feel sad for my children because how my children are not going to watch. I watch all these type of Nigerian films that is everywhere now, where they keep telling the story about divorce, stories about fighting in the home, stories about the husband lost a job and the wife turned against him and started and all that. All those stories, all the boring, all the ghost tale as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Because you cannot tell me that either had them in China or they in Asia or they may be those, even in daughter say they don't center their stories about that. There's a side quest, a side story, one of the reasons why. But even the main story. Okay, so we have stories like the Otokoto story about Otokoto Hotel, where the Imo State die.
Yeah.
Why can't we tell about Otokoto? Why can't we tell the Otokoto story and make it into a classic film now to watch? I told people some of this was no Lisa, Makamboli, the tip top. We can literally tell the Otokoto story as a film. Okay, very, very job, make proper lighting, red lights, good sound effects, like this. I'm not even instead of all this everyday romance, everyday love, everyday cheating, everyday divorce, but now, they say, man. So you're talking about the support. One day, a guy mother 5 isi gbagotere na film ndị Igbo na-eme ọdịnala bịakọta ọnụ si na ha chọrọ ime film ga-epush ọdịnala that they cannot do it. Except you're telling me, they may not recover the money they will put into the film.
No, that's not what I'm saying is that it's more than like it's not only a financial support, it's also a psychological support. When people around you are telling you that the movie that you want to make is demonic, that you should run away from that thing, or that thing is not good. Like some people will hear these types of things. I know somebody who's a filmmaker who made a movie about Obanje, and people were telling him, "Don't do it, oh, that thing is not good." Like this, like he's here in the States, and people were discouraging him from making that film. So there's a lot of different ways that somebody can discourage you, not just financially, psychologically.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways people can discourage you from doing what you want to do. It could be psychological discouragement, it could be financial discouragement. There's lots of types of discouragement for somebody that they can do to keep you from your from your goals. So I just think that like people not giving you the financial support is one thing, but also people not showing up for you, people not giving you that word of encouragement, people not, because when the whole system is behind you, like people will come with sponsorships, people will come with accolades, people will give you awards, people will do all kinds of different things for you if they truly support So there's a way that they can blacklist you or block you out of the system when they don't support what you're doing. So the person whoever does do these films that we're talking about, these Igbo or African rooted films, will have to be firmly grounded and will have to really have the powers of the ancestors and the spiritual world forces to overcome what is coming against them. Because great things will come against them if they're trying to build something that is, you know, um, that is firmly rooted in Africa, because there's so many different people who do not want that thing to. The lie I think that the Westerners tell us is, oh, all things are equal, everybody can do whatever they want to do. But once you start trying to do that thing that everybody else is doing, that's when you'll realize that is everything is not equal. Some things, some animals are more equal than others. And so when you see somebody go out there and they look for funding and they get it overnight, and then you do something that is rooted in African stuff and they try to get funding, and they see they try and try and try, and no funding comes to them, that's when you realize that all things are not equal. So that's the point that I'm trying to make, that like it's not necessarily that, oh, this person wants this person has the knowledge, why don't they do it? It's not just to do it. Some people will try and do it, but not everybody. Like, it will take somebody with very thick skin and firmly rooted and just fearless to actually move through the difficulties that will come when that person tries to do it. Not only that, but like, once you could get into our system of our community and start trying to do something for our community, you will see who and who will really support you. Everybody wants to support somebody once that person already is famous, once that person already is at the top, once that person is already in a new, like, this thing. But as you're growing, as you're climbing, people are like, that person, who knows if that person will ever be anything. They don't really like take that person seriously as that person is growing and climbing and building and doing these things. But it's when that person already has clout, when that person already has cosigns, when that person already, that's when people start to say, oh wow, look at what this person is doing. This person is really trying. Or, hey, let me sign up. Let me be a part of this, what this person is doing, so that I will now get clout from what that person has already done. So it's not easy to do something for your community. It's not easy to do something that is rooted in African, like, culture, African history, African everything. It's not easy because, like, there's so many obstacles. There's so many obstacles, and I'm speaking as somebody who, we do umotadi and everything like that. So I know that if somebody comes out tomorrow and says, I mean, unless that person already has, like, you see this movie now that is called Children of Blood and Bone, that this Yoruba woman, not Nedi Okor, what's her name? Tomi Adeyemi, is making that Children of Blood and Bone movie that they picked up in Hollywood and they started making. And they went and cast one fair girl to be the main character, even though the book describes the character as being dark skinned. Like, they've taken over that movie and done something else with it, to the point that Tomi.
This is what I'm saying. Like, the way we want to just, we don't even regard ourselves. You see, you said something that I liked. You brought up Motadioto. Yeah. Is that Chika? Chika, come. Chika, you the handle camera. Come up, Biko. I remember when we started doing Motadioto and the way people, reacted to Motadioto. They did not really. Chika, come up. We are talking about making movie. And the way Nigerian stories are not being told properly. So come and give your 2 cents. You see, when we started doing Motadioto, cartoon in Igbo and all that, people were like, oh, what are these people doing? Chika, come up, Joe. No, they want me for comments. But Mom can say, who they fresh? You don't see people for my face. You know they see people. You don't see people. Make a comment like that. You don't see people. Come up, Jerry.
Also need the fresh.
So, Bagote, come here. Come. So, started Montaji, we were telling the African story of
yeah.
We were telling the Igbo story.
Yeah.
People did not even see it as something good, something worth doing. They were like, what are you people doing? Who will leave I don't want to call the name. I told me about her. Yeah. To come and watch Maziago. You know? Yeah. So like, this is getting one like. But then look at, like you said, it will take someone that has thick skin. You want to go? Yeah. We kept pushing, and look at where we are currently with Montari. So I don't think that those that wants to make movies and tell the Nigerian story that are serious will give these excuses. We did not give excuses. How much support can Montari go so far so good? You know? Yeah. We had to do a Kickstarter. Okay? I made a GoFundMe at some point. Okay? Yeah. Why would it say? Because the support I know, you know, and shout out to Nibo in diaspora. You guys have, all now the MVP. You've always come through for us. And, those of us in Nigeria too, in Alibo and everywhere, we appreciate you guys too. But what about and then excuses here and there? It's a very simple thing. I so much believe the eventually may have we had excuses. Yeah. We had excuses for because we have an our filmmakers should do better. Simple and short. Our filmmakers should do better. Simple and short. So about excuses. There are so many things. No. Why can name me all those films about Christianity? If storytelling is about telling the stories about what is happening, definitely if people resonate with the story will sell. If you come out now and make a movie and call it Oso Soludo, it will sell. Oso Soludo. Do you understand? Yeah. If you make a movie now and title it Oso Soludo, that film will sell. And it will be about, the native doctors versus governor. But I hear some one or two fictions, but then borrow heavily from the main story. The story will sell. Just make a film and call it also Ludo. It will sell. Make a film and call it Forest Trading. The Oyo Encounter. It will sell. Make a movie and call it the fake deal or Operation Fake Agency. It will sell. Yes, because these are things happening in Nigeria. Make a movie, fatal deception, the subsidy saga. It will sell. These are things happening in this country. I remember when you hear a rumor like we've not confirmed it. It is still a rumor. Today, tomorrow, film don't drop about that rumor. What are you telling me? Right. I feel like Nollywood. Oh, Jim. Yeah.
There's so many things that have just like gone left with the way our film industry has used to do. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, they had their glory days. I don't know, like, if I can say.
Why have the glory days of Hollywood not ended? What do you mean by they had? Do you know that Hollywood is like one of the biggest film industries in the world? One of the biggest.
Yeah.
And let me tell you another thing. We have the most diverse stories anybody can tell. There is no part of the world that has diverse stories more than Africa. Because imagine we have 54 countries, different cultures. In Nigeria alone, how many languages? Over 250. Do you understand? So why can't we should even do a story Wazobia and tell that story? Do you understand? We have plenty stories to tell in this country. Why are we copying the West, trying to do sci-fi, trying to do what does not work? You know, what happened to our epics? You know, Odumna Akweke, the times of when we told the story of Odumna Akweke, you know, why can't we tell the story of Otadele? Why can't we tell?
That would be a good one.
The story of Otadele. Do you understand? We have incredible resources if we want to tell truly indigenous stories that matter to us. I just think our filmmakers are lazy. You know, most of them are going for the money.
Yeah.
And now that actors and actresses are also producing, they do not even. Now that actors and actresses are producing, they do not even care about proper storyline and script. They just want to tell a story about, Ikenna was suffering in the village. Welcome. Because you know, Ikenna was in the village suffering. He had one friend, Okongu. Okongu was in township, you know, doing forest trading, maybe, you know, or other forms of forest trading, you know. Abatana Christmas, Fenye see, join me, let us go to Lagos. And it's always about going to Lagos. That is another thing that we do every Eke Market Day. Yeah. Nigerian film loves to go to Lagos. If you've not gone to Lagos, you've not made it. You must go to Lagos to make it. That is the only way. They will show you a aeroplane and show you five buildings. Next thing, 5 months later, he's now in Lagos. Yeah. And we need, like, I got on back in this industry. That's what I want to understand. You know, you can say Lagos, or who's any here forest trade, you know, that they gather some, you know, natural resources, take them to the forest, and we will say phone call. When natural resources are there, with ego, a exchange of ego and natural resources, forest trading transaction successful. And the natural resources are like back to their home. In the forest trading, they will go back to the forest. Because I will not you know, use the word Makamboli do the tip top. You know, suddenly you can maybe say forest trading in Kenya. I can say one forest trading deal like that. You know, no problem. Okongu choke bute daddy GO. You can say but daddy GO can the church ha. Ke bute mommy GO and can the other side. Or whatever Okongu nebe problem ade. Or amateur forest trading transaction successful. Ke ego. As long as you give it 50%, they give it 20%.
The thing about it is, the way I see it is, the Nollywood could be the solution for many of Nigeria's problems if it was used correctly. Like if people will really use Nollywood to pass message. Oh.
No,
I was gonna say so no problem. If Nigeria would just use Nollywood to pass messages that will help people, you know what I mean? That will help like people to come together as a community and do better for, you know what I mean? Like there's certain things that you see Hollywood doing. They put Superman, they put like Batman, they put all these different things. That will give you patriotism. That'll give you patriotism. That will make you proud of your country. You know, but Nollywood.
You know, over the plane, Nishi. I say, God bless America. You know that type of thing. The one thing is that Nigerian filmmakers, I don't know, Mangasena had the greedy. Mangasena, a more proper budgeting for the film. You know, I think someone once said that if they actually put in that kind of money in making those, you know, high quality films, that they will not make the money back. But at the end of the day, example, when Motadioto did Egwu Mota Makako you know, we have Mota. People were like, who will leave Kendo Tabe Wachawanka? this thing that is scary. And everybody had an opinion. And my opinion with that man doesn't. They didn't care about the ego in age made that time. And he had the expensive. That work the expensive. You want to go? So you can't be with when you talk recover take need no. Oh yeah, can the Hollywood is Hollywood. Oh yeah, can not touch a not. You will see a film, they will tell you we budgeted $50 million to shoot this film and it became a flop.
You know, the problem I'm with Nigerian movie industry. Sorry to cut you off, bro.
Whoever my brother, I didn't happy in the video said.
Like, they think that we will buy everything they sell to us.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, I've been emailed like movie. You're a director. And in a watch movie, in a for some mistakes in a movie. And still yet, if the mistake, instead of you to correct the mistake, you just publish the movie. Oh, Nigerians, they will watch it. They will take it. Why? Because and when I complain, and then I complain. Because I stopped subscribing to my DSTV because when I watch there, like the whole Nollywood stuff coming in there is all like it's blackmailing. They keep repeating movies.
Bro.
Ibiaketa, okay, YouTube was paving ways. Kita, the old actors and actresses before, Emeki Ikeha had near art for that same thing, Hana art before. Ne with the choir. So more been like Kilisi, Emeki Ike art now. So I'm going to your art, like I'm teeing on my own way. Art for that same thing, just change a little story. Nigerians will still buy it.
I'm telling you, it's a the story a little. It's all new faces still here. Yeah, new film after la choir also.
How you go? On what any movie in Nigeria now, AJ with something. Movie now, history. Or something that is about to happen. Actually, you go see more the true movie. It's all about a house girl that was employed into the house, later take over the household, and so I married the man. It's all about
a woman that was broke, a lawyer.
Yeah.
The woman I promote where every 2 days.
It's all about a broke guy and a broke girl graduated from school. With all as no big man. Just same script, same story, same sheets, different air freshener. I'm when my guy is not at the film, and I'm higher now from because it's not making sense.
And I'm higher up because it's not making sense. Men Dubai and us now, we don't watch Nigerian movie. Get a hand on a Korean movie. Opposite had an answer Korea. Manandi now, Biana, a happy me film now to see. Filiana, and where I watch here, no way you bro. It's not allowed. It's not all about what you speak. It's all about what you present.
What you present and how you present it.
I know from me, you present now. Come money yes or now. So consider the comment. Consider the caption. Now all like you name all the interesting.
You need to cast a spell to make people understand it.
Because so make everything English. You make a mistake because this is spelling. You need to spell. You need to cast a spell to make people understand it. So you don't need to go with the English because they checking out the movies now got the industry now got far now. Hollywood, Bollywood, Nollywood. I'm not counting Nollywood again because this Korean movie now is taking over the Nollywood.
South Africa, Nollywood.
Yes, sir. I mean, I watch movie in South Africa now. Hannah also like 75% of their language. They use English for the rest.
Life story. About the drugs, about the health,
because Iana arts will be teaching each other for the real life story.
Yeah.
About the drugs, about the hate, about the
forest trading.
Yeah.
Especially when film about forest trading, the oil saga. It will sell.
Tribalism.
Forest trading, the Oyo saga.
I'm a man.
Tell me on
The reason I'm like him, Makani tribalism, I went over there. All we know about blood money now. I'm not from the east or from the Igbo. A mayor everywhere, mayor of more from Afukesi Bumadi. Where Afukesi are walk with a lebellion on the Igbo, non, oh, way, how your will can name.
Yeah, but then they do way with the video. Yeah, projects
Stuff like that.
Blah blah blah. I don't hear any
movie is all about teaching. Same with music. So all you sleep pata go sinduwa neme stories echifu umwayama all you kwesi na na movie. Iya amalo
of course. Yeah.
All you kwesi na na movie.
I want to like even all filmmakers can make Otokoto story.
Yeah.
You know.
This movie, this movie trended very well that time. He didn't really stuff. And that movie, that fantastic more wave. Oh no, Ketake released that movie.
That movie was ahead of its time, brother.
Yeah.
That movie was ahead of time. Because now the what happened on screen now, because live I can make it fair.
So all those kind of movie we have seen the Ghana. If we movie the Kabakasi, Isakaba, or Galafia well.
Makasakaba, go Makakarashika, go Makaneka, the British,
or if Galaga,
go Makalas Beria.
Sometimes in Kirita and the Mahotasi in Kemo Wuhan, Emezi, or the Kika
Kemo had to go, oh, this is Hana Basura.
How was a little teacher? Not correct here, name. Manande Mahana better not name the same mistake, and the new celebrities now, the new actors and actresses now can make the same mistake.
Same mistake. Because Nollywood. Everything also Soludo 1 and 2.
Okay,
also Soludo part 1 and 2.
And I name or do very nice, or do very nice, very nice. I feel because in I watch some of American movie, it's all about their government. Money in nature will go down our way with kind nature by now, they go down our way with kind nature again.
It's about the government.
Yeah, but
business,
the main
hand deals, playouts, spies, intel collection.
About our land, our ancestry, our things that we never heard about. Oh, you could see in a movie. Or was it true life story? Manas, the only true life story anywhere there, the maid left his mother and went to Lagos. And
that's what Lagos, maybe a film.
Lagos, film. And all that thing they deceive is the money. If you don't look in a village, all the guy in Lagos, he might make music.
And I have a night boss, I got Lagos, he came more.
So you could see a check movie and a check here could see a movie. Or why be a 4 year go out my script, be able to script, listen, a movie.
AI no couldn't get any script one, they buy the so lazy one day. Hey, hello, man. AI will make it worse. Memory Akedi. Okay, I'm only watching Akedi now.
You're sure.
Maybe like a Derico, the Rima Mamma, the Rima Mamma, Okoche.
Yeah.
These were proper true life stories. And they were delivered very nice. Now, when I see the mail, you know what a film daughter, for example, you see the way they use the camera. The camera is static where it doesn't need to be, you know, and then with small pans, tilts, deep shots, you know, and then with drone shots, and then with so many. Our filmmakers are able to have camera and a tripod. They should tell a film.
Oh,
no creativity, nothing.
It just a guy in a 1 bedroom and parlor measure one full movie.
Bro, 3 go, 3 reflector, 3 mic, boom mic, oh, 3 how sometimes if you not everybody can be why must every gate man in Nigerian movie be stupid? How do you get man why here? Bro.
That's it.
And every maid, why must every maid be illiterate?
Right.
To God.
Right.
You know, and why must every madam be wicked?
They have learned to stereotype.
And why one family when a maid, when get man, they kind. And why not possible in Nigeria? Because it's crazy. It's crazy. Why come they before you came? I was like, when Christianity dominates, publicly say, oh, how boy ordinary. Nigerian films then was all about a boy and a mebu or join Christianity. Oche father, Oche pastor. He came back and brought education back home. But the village here, is nothing. Who is that boy? Sibutea ke be shido sanana. Ibutea. O we ke butea. Ebu igwa batala. Ogu ebu ike di na bara, ike di na bara. You know, obe me. Ogwa ihe ni n'oko. Village atwarize soroze ubelechi gezi. Film ago. Now you see, why can't some people come and say, okay, let's shoot with here? Of course, we controversy, also. We are telling you a story. Here we name it now. And when they are going back to ordinary with their full chest. I made a film about it. And I met some people like Ugezu, also called one name ordinary. Oh, a big time filmmaker. Game and Nahama Mulifima. Oh, yeah. Honey, Mufi, honey, maybe. How do all about money? Yeah, money you watch. That is the question. Every film, oh, the Amiibo Kingdom. Even Amiibo Kingdom was yeah. If we go, you had a uniform. And what would be any community you have uniform. Dress I can wake it. Dress I can wear. Dress I also need
oh fuck, I forgot.
It's so quick. Today we have to join because all the man, seriously, snazzy. I want to go with the guy, but I the palace where we no I do not. You know, we guys line up. When did we learn that? I remember best in I can't go na Igwe Palace. I work in cheap school. Nali did I na the palace on where for the one guide. More key when is the save Jeba J with you, Jeba J with you. One at your palace guard and where for the palace guard. Brother, where did we learn that thing? Like, I wonder where could you even a palace the way 6 to 7 or 8 guards. You need to have coats, have crop top. You know, mini skates. The other go, Jide Ubetrinaka, before they stay fan, now fan Igwe. I don't understand. I'm saying that you will be in a horse. Meanwhile, Igwe only many female Igwe. Yes. I don't mean them in Dubai. I just see a big film. More na neck Gavara strip quite there. Go Udumara Potabo, Nle. I want to tell them, Prince, I gave one day. What's the massing or watching the man analysis? We keep repeating this. For content. I'm really critics for this movie industry. Like he arts are not rubbish in putting at the face of the camera and what he arts. Nah, Bidonia more than I
support it.
Many of my friends honestly I steady. I'm getting one I've been movie here before. I've been on screen before. I'm on art film. Oh, we got the work pass. More than if you found. On other steady busy, but if you blue camera and do more than you, mommy, and meme. We can all I have on a crew, no actor, or we can on a crew. The thing when we were like, I'm going to move on a god of Egypt. Yeah, was real life story. Something happened decades ago in how we live. Snazzy, mother saying, ghost saying that one go make your content. Hey, ghost, how far? Ghost used to make ghost, yeah, ghost send the invite. Yes, sir, I really want to start that stuff, doing it because the thing here, on our any killing movie, or the can Western movie, when no makia any media. It's not making sense at all. I'm watching Ibide.
Bido ya gwa m ga join again one lake. I want in there once. Ghost, get away.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome. No.
Yo, Ghost. What's popping?
I'm good. It's nice. Good evening. How's everything, everybody?
Cool, bro. Everything is fine, bro.
I said that your content idea, go and start it immediately. Now you go make and go viral now. You know, say people would like to come and drag you. They go say, you're lying. Okay, you go down. Now they will fill your comment section. Then that's when it will give you more visibility that you even need to say.
Any make a movie about the pyramid with the first pyramid in the world. That's
the oldest pyramid in the whole world.
Yeah.
The pyramids of Usude, the oldest pyramid in the world.
And it's not just ordinary pyramid.